Hey, yo, happy 427. Blaming it on the kids, of course. It's also my mother-in-law's birthday. We're going to have to run a short one. Well, not that short. But you guys know what to do. Tweet out the room. Let's go.
When this one called the volcano eruption, when you see that 84 crowd of people, you know man have to come new brand. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. The youth them just adjust up in a white collar shirt. And some of them wear till it resemble dirt. He said he want me to join the army. I ain't gonna do it, officer. No way, I ain't gonna do it. Turn out your left pocket. I'm searching for a comb automatic. I'm searching if you have any erratic. He said, what is your number? I didn't answer. What is your number? I still don't answer. What is your number, boy? I really don't answer. It can come with chopper. Me mama, then me started to answer. Guess what I say? 64, 46, BMW. What you want? 64, 46, BMW. Lord, he said, give it to me one time. Give it to me 2 times. Give it to me 3 times. Lord, it name. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Not the Donian cattle, not the Donian dirt. He come from the planet of Earth. He come from the planet of Earth. Say granny in the kitchen, I cook rice and chicken. The dread out the door, I cook out the stew. No trouble granny, granny never trouble you. Not to cook up the vital stew. He aim, nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. The youth them a dress up in a white collar shirt. And some of them wear it till it resemble dirt. He said, he want me to join the army. I ain't gonna do it, officer. No way, I ain't gonna do it. Turn out your left pocket. I'm searching for a comb automatic. I'm searching if you have any erratic. He said, what is your number? I didn't answer. What is your number? I still don't answer. What is your number, boy? I really don't answer. It can't come with chopper. Me mama, then me started to answer. Guess what I said? 64, 46, BMW. What you want? 64, 46, that a BMW. Lord, he said, give it to me 1 time. Give it to me 2 times. Give it to me 3 times. Lord, it him. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Not the Donian cattle, not the Donian dirt. He don't young cattle, not the Donian dirt. He come from the planet of Earth. Cannot he come from the planet of Earth? Cause things they used to do me not go to eat no more. Things they used to do me not go to eat no more. The year it changed to 84. But here yellow man come to tell you the score. He said he want me to join the army. I ain't gonna do it, officer.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I hope y'all are seeing what I'm seeing. Hold on, let me plug this phone in. We're doing a condensed show today, 2 420s as opposed to 3. There are 4 mints left in the Thundercats mint before we run this chimp giveaway. The USDC options are live. The Crow options are live. Wait, let me get our sponsors up top. Big shout out to Loaded Companions. And I learned my lesson today. Stop short and Matic. Actually, I didn't. You know, I fucking put one in at 155. I couldn't help myself. That's why I have to run this show. You guys need to talk some goddamn sense into me. Will it ever stop going up? Everybody else is kind of like up and down, up and down. Crow is Still at 8 cents. But Voodoo was right. Oh, here he comes. Just like clockwork. Voodoo was right. He said, "Don't do it. It's going to $2." Um, I thought it might do a little like more of a jagged path up, but it's kind of doing more like a rocket ship. Let me actually. I hope I left my mic on. Oh, good,
Yeah,
good. We're dipping. You know
just
what? Maybe
shaking
I'll
my
just
head.
close it out while I'm ahead.
Just shaking my head here because we literally have
Oh God, did I lose audio like yesterday?
can hear you.
Come back.
Yeah.
No, I can't. Here, let me try. Let me try. Let me try down and up. Hold on. Really doing it to me this week, Elon. Also, super spaces like they register and then they don't register. I was DMing with them today. They said I should probably schedule my spaces ahead of time.
Hmm.
We've heard that one before.
Can you
So
hear me?
yeah, now you're good. Oh, thank God.
Okay. Yeah. You're just going down the list of like everything voodoo has mentioned to you in the last like week. Schedule your spaces so I can set my reminder. Don't check that off the list. Stop putting shorts on Matic. Now, don't put that on the list, right? We literally had this conversation this morning.
I
What
know,
do you
but
do?
I also
Exactly
promised
what we said
everyone
not to
that
do.
I would make the mistakes for them. So I'm here to just be that canary in a coal mine. Like someone's got to put at least a $10 short on it at 155 in case it goes back to 135 for a second, for an hour. I don't know.
Okay, here's a warning. The market is looking extremely bullish. Like the signs are there. The only thing that's keeping the market, I think, from really propelling forward is that this is a new feeling for people. Like it's a new feeling for cryptocurrencies to be going up and to the right. So there's a lot of hesitancy because we haven't felt this, haven't seen this in so long that we're not believing what's happening in front of us. And it's probably going to be like that for a while. But I think the fundamental numbers over time will just win people over because the signs are looking very bullish. You know, the tokens are acting very bullish. I'm watching a lot of like really big NFT projects popping out of nowhere. So big money is starting to get involved again.
Yeah, you're
You know,
wearing one
smart
on me.
money is starting to get involved again.
Honestly, I I put more and more weight on your words as the weeks go by, Voodoo. I really do. Um, you've been bringing some really good stuff in here. We are gonna end short. I'm glad Drew and Yogi are up here, but when we do end, the chimps are running a uh their Friday thing. It's like a trivia night and all types of giveaways. And I figure since we're giving out a chimp this weekend, we should put some focus on the chimps and the Discord community that's going on over there that, you know, I never really talk about in here. But like Chan and all those people are always in there. And that shit has been going off since August of 2021. Amazing. What are these bullish indicators, Voodoo? What is it that's and I get exactly what you're saying because that's the same reason I keep shorting Matic is because we're not used to this. This feels like a million years ago the last time this happened, I was selling sneakers and buying the top and then everything you know. Um
There was a cross that just took place. I forget what it's called, but it's when 20, the 200-day moving average crosses something else. And if you go back in history, every time that's happened, like we're talking like relatively a short distance between the moment it happens and let's say within 3 to like 5 months, 6 months max, there's been at least a 15 to 20%, sometimes way more than that. Sometimes we're talking like 100%
200% increase in the price of Bitcoin. So, and that just happened like fairly recently, right? The last three, we're talking like 40, 50% or higher.
Woof. And that's not the 25K line. That's a moving average. So it's actually been coming down, that number, this whole time. And
Well, I forget what it is, but
it's
one
like
of the
200 week,
indicators is
right?
the 200-day moving average. It just crossed something, another
Yeah, like
indicator,
one of the much
and
slower
like
changing ones, a much longer range metric.
yeah, and that's supposed to indicate like a freaking 50K, 40 to 50K Bitcoin within like 6 months or something.
And that would go directly against some of the predictions we heard yesterday in here. Um, I forget who it was, of course, but y'all can check the tapes. Um, Definitely calling for like 18 months before the bull run. So we're talking about a year ahead of time. Someone was saying like historically, and we're always going off of this like historical data, even though this is such a short-term thing that we haven't really been here before. Wait, what's this?
It's empty.
Oh. I told you guys it's my mother-in-law's birthday, right? You don't have to answer that. Hey, Drew, you got something going on today, or is it next week?
It's
All
next
right.
week, but can I touch on what Voodoo was talking about
Yeah,
as
yeah. I
well?
gotta talk to my wife real quick.
Okay, cool, cool. So Voodoo, I totally agree with you, bro. Market's looking pretty bullish right now. I was actually in my Discord, I was pointing out the other week that Bitcoin. Here, let me go to the announcement so I'm not messing up what I'm quoting here. Uh, Bitcoin rejected off the former swing low. This was whenever it rejected at around 22,300 ish. And I thought it was going to keep going down. I thought we were going to see another leg down. 2 days after that, like a day, no, literally the next day after that, we just blew right past that former swing low, and we're now obviously above that. Now a lot of people were saying, oh, we have to break past 25,000 and stuff like that. Everyone and their mother was shorting at 25,000. That was already to be expected. But the fact that we're already on our way up, like we hit 25,000, went back down, we're already at like what, 24,700 last I checked. Like that is insane.
almost almost an immediate reversal. It's
Yeah.
almost like the elastic band refuses to pop on the downside, right? It didn't crash through and head towards 19,000 again. It barely tapped bottom at what, 22, if
I,
that.
I don't know. It didn't even go to 22. I think it went to 23.8. That's whenever I saw. But the thing that
Okay.
I will mention is what I'm looking at on Ethereum right now. It is consolidating below 1700. It broke out of a descending channel already. That happened back like January. But right now, it's in consolidation below 1700. It's been bouncing back up and down through that little channel that I'm looking at right now. If we are able to close above 1700 with confluence, bro, I mean, I'm fucking targeting like 2200, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm targeting 2200. That's what I'm looking at right now. Uh Crazy. I mean, I literally whenever we closed below that swing low, like I think it was on either the 12th or the 13th, I was like, shit, we're gonna see another leg down. Nope. Bam, right past that. So I was like, wow, that's insane. So I really don't know exactly what's gonna happen, but that's what I'm looking at it on Ethereum right now. Bitcoin, like you said, the 200 moving average, and I think it's the 50-day moving average. I haven't even looked at that analysis, but I know that whenever the 200 and the 50-day moving average crosses on Bitcoin, that's like a really big deal. I'm gonna have to look at that whenever I'm on my laptop later, but I'm glad that you mentioned that, Voodoo, because I'm gonna look into that.
I am usually the bullish one here. So for y'all to be this bullish means I'm closing out my short with the mic on while we're in profit here, down from 55. Wait, this is Crow. Because it's looking like this is gonna be a wild weekend.
Yeah,
So
bro.
what leverage do you use? Do you still use 30x, bro?
Sometimes, most of the time.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, yeah.
See,
Bro,
that's the
tell
thing,
them for
man.
real.
Like
Tell like 30x is not the way to go. It's.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying at all. It really depends on your trading
Yeah.
strategy and what you're going with. You're kind of bouncing in between the levels. That's what you were doing for a while.
And
I
I'm
know
holding
whenever
positions
Matic got to a dollar, you longed it. $1.25, you shorted it, and that's what you would
because
do,
these are
right? If
hedges.
you're
Yeah,
going,
because I'm hedging my
yeah,
my
yeah,
position. Like I'm already holding Matic, and I'm holding a lot more Crow than Matic. So when I short it at the peaks, I'm really just hedging my longs to put more into it. That's what I'm doing.
yeah, and I totally understand that. But the thing is, if you're looking at a more long term play, a 25-cent move is on a dollar token is now a 25% gain. That is a very huge gain. On 10x, that is 250%. On 30x, that is 750% gains. That's gains that you should be getting on like 100x, right? So if you're doing it on 30x and you're holding it for a few days, that is something that most traders would advise you don't do. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 30x is what I would call short-term hedging. I put them in when it's spiking, and I watch it the whole time. Like I learned my lessons
Yeah,
falling
there you
asleep. I
go. That's what you're
Yeah, I
supposed to
tried
do.
last night. I tried to short Matic and sleep. Not happening. Didn't happen the night before either. So that's when you give up. Third time, I'm not doing it tonight. Not happening. Yogi, what's up?
Alpha, you need to be patient. Don't be scared to let your money sit there and figure out a game plan. Don't just be throwing shit everywhere.
I know, man. I've said this before. Like my best position was the long on Crow that I forgot about, and it sat there for a week, and it was up like 300% when I checked it. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
the
got
best.
I got my trading money sitting still, waiting idle. Let this market kind of settle down, see what the hell happens. I don't know where to go.
Yeah, and none of us do, right? Like we can feel bullish, we can feel bearish, but nobody ever knows which way the market's gonna go.
Yeah, and I mean, like last night, I did my monthly DCAing. That's a given. I got these certain coins every month I'm buying, no matter where the price is at. I'm just stacking my bags on those. But as far as trying to flip and short and long, and I'm just waiting.
And that's still the number one play. You know, you DCA into the projects that we are long term with around here, and you hold like
That's,
Crow, like Matic, like Ethereum, Bitcoin, of course,
tell you
and
what,
and
I want
Bitcoin for so many more reasons that we get into a lot around here, like the fact that it's the only one that's a proven commodity and the reasons for it.
I'd have a lot more crow if y'all quit coming out with NFT projects.
That's true. That's why that long position in Tectonic is so beneficial for me, right? Like I was giving Citadel a hard time today. I was like, "Yo, I didn't get the sponsorship funds." No, I did, and I threw it right into Tectonic and forgot that I did. So thank God for transaction hashes. And once again, I'm just a dick. Drewski, what's up?
Yo, another thing that I want to touch on. Have you guys seen V Chain recently? It is popping off on its way to 3 cents right
Bro, and
now,
the
which
gas token, the V Thor, is roaring. You saw that?
oh yeah, bro. I apparently from what I heard, their network is going through an update where you're gonna have to spend more VThor on transactions because basically you were just getting free VThor, like an insane amount of free VThor from just holding VeChain in any specific wallet that you were holding it in. Now the issue with that is, you're gaining more VThor than you're gonna be using. So what they're doing is they're adding some sort of multiplier on it, so you have to use more VThor in transactions. That way, you're earning about as much as you would use in transactions. That's why I think VeChain is kind of popping off alongside, the market sentiment and the market bullishness right now. But one thing that I want to mention, 2020, I was buying VeChain at about a penny, and I rode it all the way up to 26 cents. It hit like 26 cents at its all-time high, and it is now starting to climb back up, crawl its way back up to 3 cents. These network expansions and upgrades are happening right now. I have my eye on VeChain. That's just something that I wanted to mention because in bull markets it has performed well. Only in the 2020 era that it's done that, but it's a long-term crypto. It's really dope, and I still have a bag of it, and I'm super excited to see where it goes.
No, I'm glad that you do, man, because VeChain's been getting mentioned even before Crow when they start going down the list of chains that are popping off with NFTs. Polygon has made its mark already, but Bitcoin got itself in the game this week. That was this week. And now, it's nice to hear people bringing up VeChain. I can't lie and say it doesn't hurt that Crow isn't above VeChain, but like that means we should be looking at what's going on over there.
Crow's above VeChain as far as 24-hour volume goes pretty much every day.
As
In
a chain.
NFT marketplace.
Yeah.
Oh, as a chain, let me check the ranks real quick and I'll get back to you.
I think it was on BitBoy Crypto that I heard them talk. Maybe they're just into VeChain NFTs. I've never heard them talk about Crow NFTs. Atlas, what's up, buddy?
Yo, hey. Yeah, I heard Bitcoin NFT, bro, the ordinal. What is going on with those, bro?
Yes,
People
sir.
taking their
Ordinals.
rarest thing
Do you want me to
and
break
putting
it
it
down
into
for
a
y'all?
blockchain? Break it down for us, yes.
All right. So, what's going on over there? And if y'all know some Bitcoin maxis and they're tripping, just break it down for them like I'm about to. Because the truth of the matter is if you're not running the ordinal software on whatever you're looking at Bitcoin with, it's going to look exactly the same as it did before. So what the ordinal software does is it allows you to inscribe data onto Satoshis, right? Because we're obviously not putting it on a Bitcoin token and having one Bitcoin token be each NFT. So these are individual Satoshis, which is the smallest denomination of a Bitcoin. I think one Satoshi is like 1/100 of a cent, right? I think 100 Satoshis right now is about 2 cents. 100 Satoshis is about 2 cents. So what they're doing is inscribing data onto a particular Satoshi, and then you can track where that NFT goes when you have the ordinal software. Drew, you get what I'm saying?
Yes, bro, and I'm glad that you're breaking it down because I just had to have someone break it down to me like 2 days ago because I had no clue what was going on. But Alpha, I just checked in terms of total market cap, Crow is
barely above VeChain since it's been climbing so much in the past few days. In the past few days, VeChain has risen up, like, I think, oh well, maybe only one spot. It went above Algo, and the other ones weren't really competing. But it's very close to Crow right now. Like, if VeChain continues on the tear that it's been going on, and Crow doesn't pick up the same momentum, it definitely could take it over in total market cap. Which I didn't think it was that close right now.
No, and the communities are very similar, and we had some really good links there. Some people kind of, either we lost track of them or they fell off a little bit. Like, I know we were discussing it maybe yesterday, like Ramen Cash. Like, I remember he had a big V
Yeah.
Chain, like Crow connection thing going on.
Yeah, and I low key kind of started that. I hooked up Ramen with Satoshi, the founder of the Mad V Apes, and then they started their little V Chain Crow V Fam or something like that. And it was going really well. And I think Ramen just took a little bit of a hiatus, but great segue into what I'm doing this Tuesday is I'm hosting a cross-chain craziness space. Last month, Alpha was speaking in it, and Voodoo from Board Candy was also speaking in it. This month, they both won't be, just because I want to change it up. I want to get some new projects in, and I wanted to also decrease the amount of projects that we had. Last month, we had 19. It was way too many. It was way too many to give them all 10 minutes apiece. So I decreased it to 12 projects. 3 VeChain projects are tuning in. I think 3 or 4 crofam, 1 Solana, like 2 or 3 HBAR, 1 ADA, and one of the HBAR projects is also XRPL. So in total, there's going to be 6 different chains representing in that space. It's going to be awesome. It took a lot of work to set up, as it does every month. If you want to tune into it, I pinned it up to the top, and I'd also really appreciate it if you liked it, retweeted, and helped share it around, because I really want to spearhead this cross chain movement that people keep talking about. The cross chain craziness last month did really well. We had a great turnout for our first month, and I want to have an even greater turnout this month. And we can't do that without the Crow fam. We can't do that without the V fam, the H bar fam, everyone. So if the whole blockchain on all the other blockchains shares it around, it's going to do as well as it possibly can, and I'd really appreciate if everyone shares it around. So yeah, check out the pinned tweet.
Oh, hell yeah, Drew. Like, you're doing it. It's undeniable. It's what we talk about, and you're walking the walk. It's really important
Thanks,
that,
bro.
like, people are inspired by that instead of whatever other emotion they might attach to it. I am gonna put another tweet up here. I'm gonna give it a second for everybody to get this out. And to the right of that is a very important tweet. That's our affiliate link. I checked it today. There's only 2 purchases, and one is mine. So that means only one of y'all is making these important adult choices with me so far. It's fine. We got nothing but time. We got nothing but time to mint out Thundercats, to get ourselves ledgers, to get Crow, while it's, let's be honest with each other here, underperforming when it comes to the rest of these tokens that are going nuts right now. But imagine what it would be like if Crow did what Matic did. Because I started buying Matic when it was 10 cents, 8 cents, long time ago. But if Crow was $1.50 right now, I'd still feel like I missed the boat. And we got like 170,000 Crow in Tectonic. So let's take advantage of this. Let's take advantage of Crow at 8 cents. Keep doing what we're doing. Keep building it up.
I agree with you, bro. A lot of people are kind of relatively new. There's some people have been around for a while. They've experienced when the markets are up significantly, but a lot of people in the last, even though I could say the last 7 months, haven't really experienced what we experienced like a year and a half ago. So they're not really used to. They're like, oh yeah, I see some royalties. Those are good. Just wait until the price climbs up, guys. Those royalties and everything you're going to be getting on Crow is going to be so big. It's so worth it. Like he said, if we're at $1, I feel like we're still early. We're at $1.50. We're still early. Like, don't miss out on this chance of a lifetime to change your wealth. Hold on and ride this wave
Yeah,
out.
and like let's be thankful for cheap transaction fees. You guys haven't been hearing me sing the praises of Polygon transactions recently. There's a reason for that. Matic was 75 cents the last time I told you guys transactions were cheap over there. So yeah, they're at least twice as much right now because there's congestion too, and they have that dynamic fee structure. What's up, Yogi?
What's up? I just want to hear y'all opinions. I mean, I know we pumping a little bit now, but I still keep seeing a lot of people talk about Bitcoin going back down to 17, 18,000. I don't know when. They're still saying it could happen. So what do y'all think about it?
The reason they're saying that is because typically, whenever you go up, you are very likely to come down and retest that area to make it into a support rather than it was previously a resistance. So we broke above the resistance. We didn't really come down and test it as a support and flip upwards, but that doesn't mean by any means that we're not going to continue to go up. So that's why people are continuously saying that right now. But let's just see what happens.
Let's see
That's
what
all
happens,
I'm
man,
throwing
because there's
out
a
there.
lot of things that are different this time around than last time around. And one of them is staring us right in the face because we're part of the problem or the fucking awesomeness. Retail investors are leverage trading a lot. That is why you see these perpetual exchange tokens taking off. Um, GMX. GMX was one of the only tokens that was up over the course of 2022. That's a perpetuals exchange on Arbitrum that started perfect timing. You know, I'm rocking with Mad Max because A, love the Meerkats. B, I learned how to leverage trade basically on the platform. C, we have a referral code. It's very simple. JUNGLE jungle gets you 5% off trading fees. I'm sure as Mad Max gets bigger and more popular, especially since it's on Polygon and Chronos, the fee structure could change. These big ones on Arbitrum and on ETH, they have like almost 0% trading fees. Like the bigger it gets, the less they have to charge us. And they make $1 million in fees a day on GMX. So let me just tell you, this is what pushes Bitcoin. Because when we leverage trade, we are exponentially growing our push on these tokens. And we are pushing the fuck out of them right now.
Yeah, one thing I've been looking into a lot recently is Arbitrum. I don't know how new it is, but it seems to just really have come around like late last year, early this year, and it's been popping off, bro. Lots of meme tokens doing 100x's, lots of cool projects using their rewards system that they have built into the layer 2. I think it's very cool and definitely something that I'm trying to educate myself on more. But we got like 31 people in the room, and I pinned up the tweet to the top, and only 2 of you shared it. So I don't know if you've all already shared it, but if you haven't yet,
Shame. Shame, Drew.
if you haven't yet, I'd
Shame.
really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
Drew, I shared it earlier in the other space.
Oh yeah, bro. I already
Same,
know
same.
you. Okay, sweet, sweet.
You guys are all right. The rest of you are suspect.
Yeah, it's everyone else that. No, I'm just kidding.
Tweet out the room too. Why not? We're gonna be here at least for our second and favorite 420. And I know everyone's favorite part of the day is when I tell them that they're doing a great job. Because who else is telling you that? Who else is telling you every day you're doing a great job? I'll wait. Did your mother tell you that?
No.
Mine neither, man.
It's rough out here.
Rough out here. Remember my dad clowned me because my token had sub 10K liquidity? I was like, God damn it. Can't get a win around here, but you guys can. You're all winning. Oh, it's good to see Moonflow in here. Big shout out to Moonflow and their NFT marketplace.
Yes, sir. There's my boss right there. What's up, Alex?
Amazing NFT marketplace. Happy
Yo.
and an honor to be working with them.
Yo, talk to me
Always a
about Board
pleasure.
Candy, Voodoo. What is going down?
Oh, well, our marketplace is live. The vaults, I'm hoping, is up today. I'll go test that in a second. I've been doing some other things this afternoon. But if that's the fact, then we'll be collecting data over the weekend and we will start handing out rewards starting Monday.
Let's
We're
go. Bro,
also
I
going to
downloaded
be.
it in the App Store today. I downloaded the Board
Oh,
Candy
the
app.
game. Ooh, that
Yeah.
is.
And I
Yes, the
signed in with
multiplayer.
my Apple account and it just like took a
Easy.
picture of my face and
No,
I'm
you'll
good to
never
go.
be home. Yeah, so we are going to have Candy as a token on Moonflow and Moonflow's NFT, which I'm actually working on now. I have to go find the contract address for that. Alex, send me that. Is going to be used as a booster on our vaults. We're going to have a limited amount of partners that we work with, but anywhere that accepts Candy on their protocol, we will in turn use their native NFT as a booster on our platform to help them out. Not only that, relatively soon. Well, I'll let you tell them if you want to tell them, Alex. You're up here.
Hello everyone. Hey Alpha, thank you for hosting again. Yeah, not really. You know me. I'm keeping the hot news until the last minute, and I shout them out only after that.
Fair enough. That's why I paused and asked while you were here.
Yeah. Finny did laugh at me sometime. He almost spilled some alpha, and I was just Finny. I did not know how to stop him.
Yeah, he's a tough one. Once he gets going, he gets excited.
Yeah. How is everyone doing today?
Great. These guys are fucking bullish, man. They're making me look tentative over here.
Man, you're present here every day. That's a sign of perseverance, man. You do a great job. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know either, boy. I think I think it's y'all. I think like every day before I hit the button, there's a million other things going on. There's a million other ways the day could go, but I keep this a priority, and
That
it's part of it's part of my own schedule.
yeah, I mean,
And I gotta give a lot of props to my family and my wife for putting up with this. Yeah.
yeah, what would we be without our wives? And
Big
yeah,
facts, man. That's what
that's
she
a fact.
says, and that's why when she says, it's my mother's birthday, you got to stop the show at 5:30. We got to go to dinner. I'm like, say less. Done.
Yeah.
Family first, baby. I love that.
Yeah, man. So what do we got? About 12 minutes, at least until our second 420. If you guys down in the listeners got something to tell everybody, it's Friday. So who knows what's going to happen this weekend? Maybe you do. Maybe you can tell us. That'd be great.
Yeah, look into your crystal ball for us. Let us know. Because I want to know what Bitcoin's gonna do this weekend.
I mean, either scenario is still on the table. Murph, give me something like really depressing.
So, I'm just a lot of
That
talk.
audio is a good start for sure.
Corgi Studio.
Yeah.
So look up top, man. Dude. Corgi Studio. They went and exposed a friend of ours.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Moon.
Mooney Rabbit. I don't know Mooney Rabbit.
It's Moon, bro. It's Mooney.
Mooney Mike.
Because if you no, not Mooney Mike. Mooney Mike is a great dude. This is
Okay,
shit
yeah, I
Mooney.
was about to say
Oh,
I like Mooney Mike.
Shitbird Moon. All right.
Yep. They exposed him, right? So if you go down through that whole thread, it shows crayon apes. It shows how much he rugged, like 54,000 pro shit.
Wait.
Good stuff.
You're telling me that little shitbird Mooney has been making money over here?
Bro.
Oh my God. You know what that means? That means none of you have been listening to me. We gotta get him out of here. The only way is to stop buying his shit. Why are you doing it?
And trace his wallets, and that's what they're doing. Shout out to them for doing it.
Yeah, no, big shout out to them. That's exactly what needs to happen. None of it's funny, you know? Like we try to keep it as light as possible, but like the reasons that I blocked him back in the day, those were not okay. And that's just his conduct. When it comes to taking people's money, now that's a legal action that doesn't go away, and neither does the blockchain. So that's just another kid that, you know, fucked themselves. Who knows when it's going to catch up with him, but it's going to catch up with him.
Well, I brought that up here, and I posted it up in the Troops and Friends space as well. I want to get him some of the attention that he deserves, right? The attention that he's been craving. I'm for one tired of his shit.
Oh yeah, it's hard for me because, like, you know, half of me wants to just not even give him any attention because I feel like I've been banging my head against the wall for a year and a half. Like, you know, we used to be in the same spaces. Fucking Rockstar used to let him up, you know? Like, I'm surprised he didn't recommend him and DeFi Dave to Crogecoin. So I know two great influencers. Yeah, I want it to be water under the bridge. I really do. Especially with Bach, you know, because he kind of kept that kid under his wing in some way, shape, or form. You know what I mean?
Still does.
But like, we are giving people second chances around here. Like, Hank came with a lot of baggage, right? From CroSwap and Chronos Nodes. Like, he was with SafeMoon. Someone sent me this YouTube video that was like a 20-minute clip of a recorded voice chat, Discord, or I don't know where it was from, but a bunch of SafeMoon people, and like, it was not good. You know, it was just as bad as like that Mario Newfall video I showed you guys. Like,
what did Mario
gotta be careful who you associate with.
What did Mario do? I'm very curious now.
I mean, besides just botting those spaces, you know, and talking himself up more than he should, like a lot of people, he did have some really sketchy like promotion tactics that he did with tokens and NFT projects that also involved the botting, because they would pay like $50,000 for promotions and he would spend like 3,000 on botting spaces and then keep the rest of it.
Wow.
It's
Totally.
like kind of a one-trick pony, you know? But I gotta like this guy Upper Echelon on YouTube. It's amazing what he breaks down. Like he's got financials from somewhere. Maybe from the project. I think he got in touch with each of these projects. And one of the slimiest and easiest to see things that Mario did was on that IBC, you know, his quote unquote company, IBC, International Blockchain Consulting. They would put 3 tokens on the homepage and their price charts as examples of tokens that they promoted, and they manipulated it so that the prices all, you know, it looked like it was beneficial, but then Echelon lines them up with what the time stamp actually is and what the prices actually were, and you can see that they were basically just pump and dumps, and he was pumping and dumping, and we definitely don't condone that type of behavior. But this is not new to crypto. We thought FTX was the biggest scam ever. Look at what just happened in India with the Adani group. Exactly the same thing. You know, there's no difference between wash trading in the stock market and wash trading NFTs. The only difference is we get access to this shit. We can actually fuck around like the rich people and do the same tricks that they do, because there's actually nothing illegal about wash trading. That's what's crazy. Depending on the specifics, right? Like they know all the rules. They know that they can sell a stock at a loss and buy back a similar stock that functions the same price action, but isn't the same stock, and then they can have a tax loss on the sale, but buy the dip and make twice as much money and pay zero.
Bro, how about this?
That's how
How
rich
about
people wash trade.
how about I heard, or I was watching a very controversial video that suggested that the regulations that are coming down on cryptocurrencies probably will not be applied to NFTs because rich people are using NFTs like they have been using art for years and washing their money that way. What do you think?
Oh,
Big
think
facts.
100%. Yes, bro, because I know a lot of these quote unquote crypto influencers that buy like a very expensive NFT, accidentally sell it for a very low offer, like, say 50 USDT instead of 50 Ethereum, that may or may not be their second wallet, and then they write it off as a loss because they bought it for freaking 50,000 and they sold it for $50.
Oh, 100%, man.
Ridiculous.
And tell me this, what is the difference between starting a second wallet and opening a shell corporation?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point there, bro.
They're the same exact thing. So when we open wallets, it's just like when these shitbags like Enron and you know what I mean? Like, and they create 30 shell corporations to wash trade their stock and inflate the price so they can dump it on the fucking public. I'm sorry, there's nothing different. There's no difference. And like I was saying about FTX, that was what, 9 billion? We thought that was huge. The Adani group, they're being accused right now of $42 billion worth of fucking fraud. So sorry, FTX. Sorry, Sam. You were the best fraudster for about 2 weeks.
You're
You're
Sam, you're
place
small
now,
change
buddy.
now.
Chump change. They just 5x'd his ass. Like it was nothing. Atlas, go ahead, buddy.
Yo, so I guess what my question for you is, when you say, one, it's sad to hear that people are rugging people always, right? Two, when you say we're giving them second chances, do you mean like some people are giving them second chances, or do you mean like you and us as a people are giving them second chance? I guess that's my question.
No, it's a great question. In here, I've always functioned by giving people enough rope to hang themselves with. And we've got a solid list of cats that have fucked around and found out.
Is there a page where like all the people who fucked around and found out, like, so the communities that are newer, like, I guess for me too, like I would love to know that way, like we could see it in a place and be like, okay, there's actual proof from the blockchain that these people have done this. So it's like maybe just
Yes, there's a
okay.
location. It's called Alpha's basement wall, but he needs to digitize that shit for the
I
rest
will
of it.
mint it. We've been talking about it.
For over a year.
I know. You want to know the truth, Murphy? Stop it. I am not proud of what this basement wall looks like. Like I did the drywall and it's not good. I was just trying to get it done. Forget it. I'll do it. But the tape, like the tape, you can see the drywall tape and the seams. It's not good.
Bro, that's what's gonna give it the character that it deserves. Don't worry too much about that bullshit.
All right then. There's a lot that we can do because our 1 year anniversary is coming up next month. No.
Oh, before I forget, I was
month and a half.
laying in bed yesterday and I was looking over on OpenSea. They've got the homepage came up with some kind of yearbook, and it made me sick, and I was pissed. And I wanted to screenshot that shit and send it to you and say, "Look what the
Who's the
fuck."
homepage?
It was
Yeah,
the
there's
homepage
a
of
yearbook
OpenSea.
on Ethereum. Yeah,
Oh
this
no
one,
shit! Those
and it
fuckers.
comes like there's some certain books that come out with a. So you mint the NFT or you purchase the NFT and you get a physical book. Some of these physical books come with a blank white page that you can put whatever project that you want in there, and they'll reissue the books with that edition, something like that. But yeah, that just came out. I seen it yesterday too.
That's pretty cool, man. I like seeing basically other people's takes on ideas that we came up with in here, whether that it was independent of this collective unconscious or not. Oh, there goes 420. Hey, happy 420, everybody! It just flew right by. That's our favorite 420. It's ephemeral. It's hard to catch it, but you guys are still doing a great job. No one's told you that today. You are doing a great job, Texas, especially you. Especially. You thought I was gonna say even you. Nope. Especially you.
When you gonna get up here so I can talk shit about you, Texas?
I know,
To your
bro.
face?
I've been fucking. I'm like,
I'm not gonna do it behind your back. I'm gonna do it to your face.
I gotta go, Tex. Come on, school's out. We've been texting. Get up here. I'll wait. Here he is. That's our guy. That's our guy. Who's feeling bullish? Texas.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going, Jungle Fam?
Woo-hoo.
What's going
How you
on,
doing,
Tex?
buddy?
How you been, bud?
Fantastic.
Mr. Rage Quitter. How you doing, buddy?
Rage quitter or just not putting up with shit? Same difference.
Well, I would argue that you kind of rage quitted me, and I was on your defense, so I was a little hurt.
Appreciate that, Murphy. Checks in the mail.
Oh, he sends good checks, man. I gave him a hard time. He sent me a fucking Tesla truck.
Yeah.
A mini,
I have
but still, like
a low threshold tolerance.
I know you're a middle school teacher,
No,
man.
I completely understand Texas. I still love you. You know that. Come on.
Second chances, Tex. We got nothing but second chances.
That's right. 20, 30, 40 chances here on the Chronos chain.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Hey, Tex, did you hear that I won?
Did you win one of those Galileo Chronos packs?
Galileo swag bag.
Yes.
Nice,
But
Swag.
nice.
here's the
Swag.
kicker though. Are they gonna be able to get it to him?
Who knows? I heard they're taking bets on that shit. I DM'd with them today. It was my first DM interaction with Chronos Chain. I was trying to scroll up and there was nothing there. I was like, oh shit. I've been here 2 years. You guys never even fucking wrote to me once.
Did you get a follow too, or just the DM?
Texas, you know me too well, my friend. I gave them my address and then I said, I'll trade it all for a follow. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
That's a nice pack, though. You might want to cut that open and distribute it, but
No, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what my first thought was. As soon as it gets here, we're handing out Chronos merch. Get out of here, Buck. No, don't. Come on. I went through this with Bunny, and he's been gone for 7 months. Some people can't take a fucking joke. Drew, what's up?
I thought Kronos had you blocked. Is that like no longer? Did they
Whoa,
unblock you?
whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
you are
whoa.
so
That's
late, buddy. So
crypto.com,
late.
buddy. Let's take it back to basics
Oh.
here, everybody. Welcome to the jungle. There are 2 blockchains that we fuck around with around here. Crypto.org, that's daddy's chain. That is the centralized crypto.com chain. Yes, there's a block explorer, but do you know what's going on behind the scenes? Not really. Chronos is our chain. It's what we make it. It's what we made it. All
Whoa,
of us.
Alpha! I think you're misleading people here. Is it really our chain?
Wait,
Is
it's
there
ours.
is there any
That means
community
you too.
validators in the set of validators?
No, but were you there? Were you at the fucking AMA yesterday with me? Because they said they want to make it easier for us as the community to be validators on the Chronos chain. It is in the works, Bach. Just
I
play
love to
along.
hear that. Bro,
Show up every
and
day. Be good. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Then I'm gonna need ITK to fire his project back up if they do make it better.
Well, he's gonna have to destroy Troll Coin though.
Didn't have to destroy anybody. We can all work together, Bach. That's the problem with your mentality, bro.
It's
No,
childlike.
it was a joke. It was a joke, Murphy.
I know, so was that, bro. Get
No,
on.
because for some
Jesus,
odd
it's
reason,
Friday.
Troll Coin has Club Crow, and his thing was Club Crow. I don't know. That was a coincidence, but
You know what, Bach? I'm sorry. That was a funny fucking joke, and I missed it. You're right.
yeah, it's okay, Murphy. I'm just not on top of my game today. I should have had a better punchline or a sinker, but
You do sound kind of bearish, Bach. What's going on? Talk to us, buddy.
oh no, I'm bullish. To Alpha and everything. I'm just saying sometimes I was in a space yesterday, last night, and they were just talking about censorship and about how validators, I don't know, something, do we really own it, or are we just consumers on the chain,
Well, what was the consensus?
No, if you don't have a share of the validator, right? If you don't actually own a validator that validates the transaction, then you really don't really own it. You're just more of a consumer, to the chain. At least in Ethereum, you can
No,
just
and that's
create.
exactly what we are, right? Sometimes we forget that the main the product that's being sold out here in Web3 is blocks. Blockchains sell blocks. That's where the money goes.
so the validators are like the roads, and you might own a house in the community, but you don't own any of the roads. You're not part of it.
What do you think about that analogy, Bach?
I think the blockchain or validator are more like the tax collector. So you own the property and everything. You do everything that you do, but every fucking year they're taxing your ass, bro. You're never gonna make it.
Just
Very
had to
true.
say that last part, didn't you? Just had to.
My My house is paid off, and I pay taxes every fucking.
Hey, I've got a mortgage on this house. I pay taxes on this house. I do not own the land that this house is on. How does that make any sense? You tell me.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Those island rules.
If if the oceans start rising, I'm gonna pick this thing up, bring it with me.
And walk, pick it
Hey,
up
y'all
and
keep
walk
the
it like a
land. I'm
fucking
taking the house.
like a damn Acme cartoon.
Honestly, 2-minute warning, y'all. Look at this crowd though. Sean, GDRT, Mr. Carl and the Boomers. KD.
Well, you guys talked about
KD
open
gets
season?
out there. KD, even though he acts like he doesn't know what crofam is when he's in these other spaces, he gets out there. He gets out there and he
Yo, I
talks.
want to go to Katie's farm. Yo, we need to have like a big ass bonfire get together at Katie's 100-acre farm.
Make it happen, KD. I'll fucking DJ.
There's 1 minute left, and I want to draw attention to I minted
Crowfest.
my first ever one of one.
Drew, you narcissist.
I'm excited, and I've been flexing it everywhere.
If I may, KD is coming up here, and then I gotta take a shower because I stink and I gotta go to my mother-in-law's house.
Happy birthday to your mother-in-law, bro.
Hey, what a
Yo,
sweetheart,
that would be amazing,
KD.
man.
What's up?
If we can all throw a party.
Yeah,
And you gonna DJ? As long as you don't play no Jamaican music, bro, we're fine.
that's all I play, KD. Trust me.
Then you're fired.
Yo, by the way, your boy might be coming by, Shillin' Villain, so maybe hold it for about 10 minutes or so.
Hey, kick him in the nuts for me. We gotta get out of here. KD, what do you got going on this weekend?
I'll be in Poconos, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, taking the kids for skiing, so that's gonna be nice. What about you?
Beautiful. Yeah, no, we're taking our trip in 2 weeks.
Y-
Going down to Puerto
Yo, you
Rico.
gonna be in New York? I mean, in New York NFT?
NFC
Yeah.
NYC? Yeah, for sure. When is it?
I don't fucking know. You're supposed to know.
Me neither.
You aren't you a founder?
April.
April?
April. All right.
I mean, I thought you. Are you gonna have a table?
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right this time. We're gonna actually do it like legit this year.
You gonna have a table or not?
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay in the hotel that the thing is at.
Which
Instead
hotel?
of wherever it's at.
Oh, it's probably all over New York City, bro.
It was at the Marriott last time.
Which one? The one downtown?
At the Marriott.
There's a lot of
We'll be
Marriott.
lucky if we spawned a spot next to your sister.
How much you paying? How
Tim
much you paying for the
Mister.
fucking room, bro?
Probably a lot.
Why didn't you tell me, bro? They got you the room for $69, bro. Jesus Christ, you never
Oh,
listen.
okay. Well, I'm telling
Nah,
you
you
now. I
can't
didn't
do it
pay
now
anything.
because fucking the damn thing is already probably booked.
You think so?
Yeah, bro. What the NFT probably?
All right. Well, KD, if worst comes to worst, I'm crashing at your place
You're more than
because
welcome.
last time I stayed with Santi in New Jersey, and
Who's Santi?
that was a train ride.
I mean, you can have
Santi
you
NFT.
can have the guest room, bro. Yo, I heard you talking about man, moon man. Is that the same?
Moonflow.
Is that the same guy that used to come in here and show love to the community?
Did he though? I don't know.
I'm just trying to remember who he was, so that's why.
Oh no, you're talking about the Good Mooney.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
the good
no.
one. Oh, all right.
There's Good Mooney, and then you remember Moon, the little punk ass kid.
No, I don't. I really don't. That's why I came up. I wanted to ask you.
Good. Nah, you're better off. Hey, Pocket Demons, let everybody know, and then we gotta go.
What up, Alpha? I heard it's your birthday, bro. So happy birthday, man.
Nah, my mother-in-law's, but thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
tell your mother-in-law I said happy birthday for me.
Yes, sir.
And give her a big for me too. I'm just gonna chill a little bit real quick so you can end the space. We got our episode 2 of our mega spaces tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Just a lot of projects coming in. If you pop on my profile, you'll see all the projects coming. Alpha, you were there the last time. I won't forget about you on next month. I'll be hitting you up to see if you want to join again. As well as our mint of the Fallen Angels are launching on Tuesday the 21st, 3 p.m. So a lot of shit going on. We got our Web3 game. Also, we're getting our demo for a Web3 game on the 21st as well. Lots of things popping off with the Pocket Demons. So stay tuned, guys. I'm just making it real quick because I know Alpha's got to go. I don't want to get him in trouble on the birthday party there. So I'll make it short and simple. But, Saturday we'll have more info if you guys pop in and check out what we have going on.
Nice. Y'all are so fucking considerate. It's amazing. We're functioning like a real family, not like a dysfunctional family like we were. Well, yeah, basically the past 8 months or whatever. We're doing really, really well, y'all. Just make sure you drink some water, brush your teeth, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever forget that shit. Don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. Not once, not never. There go your NFTs and all your crypto right out the window. You write it down on a piece of paper, put it someplace safe, put it in a safe, and hide that safe because they fucking busted into Andrew Tate's in Romania and they found his seed phrase and they took all his Bitcoin. So it doesn't matter who you are. Keep that shit safe and show somebody else how to do it because it ain't easy. Have a great weekend. We'll have a jungle tomorrow at 4:20. So we will be back here. And I hope everybody brings back some good news. Don't forget, Thundercats are minting and there are very few entries left. We are giving out a legendary chimp. Each mint is an entry. If you hold a Thunder token, which I hope you do by this point. Lots of love, y'all. Crofam for life. Peace.